You guys are not gonna believe who got invited to Lady Whistledown's ball today. That's right, I got invited to go to Lady Whistledown's ball. And I mean, I didn't actually get invited, you know, I had to buy a ticket. But I mean, it was kind of cool. When you bought your ticket, you got this invitation telling you to go to the ball. So it made you feel like you were really invited, just like in the show, you know. And this is one of the things I loved about the experience, that they really tried hard to make you feel like you were going to the ball. Everything from like this email that they sent me, to the website, to the whole experience. Like, I bought a costume and everything just to go to the ball. But I was really excited. It was about $75 a person to come to the ball, which was a little pricey. But I mean, they took advantage of me because they knew I was gonna come, because it was Bridgerton and I just love the show, you guys. Ever since I saw the first season, I got hooked. And downtown LA today is very beautiful, very nice. I love the city life, but I hate the traffic. And this right here is actually outside of the Millennium Hotel and Resort, and it's really nice. I've never actually come inside of this place until today, and I didn't even know this place existed, but it's actually really nice to stay here. So maybe one day I'll stay here, why not? I mean, sounds like something fun to do. Like, I'm always staying in other hotels when I go to Vegas, San Diego and all that, so why not do it in my own city, right? The hotel was very nice, very elegant. I loved it. It had high ceilings. Everything looked really nice and clean. And over here is the Bridgerton experience, you guys, when you get started. There was also some people having their prom tonight on the other side of the hallway, which was actually really cool because it just kind of reminded me of like my high school days. I didn't get to go to prom, unfortunately. I should have gone, but it was kind of cool to see the young people there having a blast. And over here, they had a little Bridgerton shop where you could buy stuff inspired by the show. Like, you could buy the little fan, you could buy some towels, you could buy makeup, you could buy a tiara, you could buy a crown. It was pretty cool, you know, something to buy while you're here, because you actually had to wait until they let you in, right? So this was kind of like that place where they want you to buy souvenirs, right? So they had a lot of cool stuff. I mean, if you're a big fan of the show and you wanted to take something home, you could. Over here, they had some pictures of some famous celebrities coming and staying here at the hotel. I didn't even know this place had so much history, you know, and this is one of the cool things about going out and seeing new places, experiencing new things. You learn new stuff. And this right here is the entrance. We're finally being let in. I took a bunch of pictures when I was here. I drank a little at the bar, and everyone, as you guys can see, came dressed up. The girls brought their nice, beautiful dresses, and the guys dressed up as like with their tuxedos or a nice dress shirt. And once you enter, they give you Lady Whistledown's newspaper right here. Yes, you guys, el chisme llegó. This is what's happening in Lady Whistledown's society, and it was pretty cool. I don't know, you guys, I felt like I was in the show. I enjoyed that they had the dresses that the characters wore when they were filming, because it was kind of cool to know that like Penelope really wore that dress. If you're a fan of the show, of course you're gonna geek out about this stuff, and if you've never seen the show, you're just gonna be like, whatever, man, like it's just a random dress, like it means nothing to me. But I loved it. I was geeking out because I was a huge fan of the show. Of course, we have Daphne's dress over here, and we also have Simon's attire, which he wears, which is pretty cool. I actually wanted to buy something similar to that, but it was kind of pricey to dress up like that, you know. But it was really cool to see that this is some of the clothes that they wore when they were filming the show. One of the things that I actually love about the show is the way the people dress. I love seeing how they used to dress back in the day with the dresses and how the guys used to dress, because I mean, we don't see that anymore. So it's kind of cool to see how people used to dress back in the day. This right here was a bar, and I really love how they decorated. They really decorated all over the place, which was cool. Even the name of the drinks were really unique. They kind of tied them to the show, which I thought was cool. That way you could come and order, let me get a diamond, right? And it had the drinks right here. They also had like a little scavenger hunt right here, where you could actually win a prize if you followed the clues. And these were scattered all through the hotel. You just kind of had to figure it out. But that was a cool little thing that they added. I did try to do it, but there just wasn't enough time to do the scavenger hunt. They had a place where you could take pictures at, and it just wasn't enough time. The show was only about an hour and a half that you were here, and I really think they should have made it like 3 hours, because there was just so much to do. They had a ton of different places where you could take pictures at. Like right here, someone was taking pictures right here. And I really like that they had someone, like you guys see the guy on the left hand side, they had a worker at every photo opportunity taking pictures for you, so that way you didn't have to bother people behind you to take pictures of you. So that's one of the things that I really love. Every place that does an event like this needs to have workers that just take pictures for people. They also had this picture over here that you took professionally and you got to take home. You got to put it on Instagram, and I love the background and the setting. It was free to take this picture, which was really dope also. I mean, it should be included in the ticket, right? It was $75. But it was really cool to take a picture here because you kind of got that picture like in the show, which, you know, if you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about, right? But you got to take a picture there. Over here, this is the main attraction where the queen comes out to say hi to everyone. But before the queen came out, they actually were teaching everyone how to dance. So this was cool, you know. There was a guy in the middle. He was pairing people up, and they were like, you and you pair up, you're gonna dance. And they kind of tried to teach you on the fly how to dance like in the show, right? I mean, no one was getting it right, but it was just fun to see, and it was fun to experience, you know. Again, like I said, this is all about the experience. It's all about coming over here and having a good time. So I really dig this, you know. Everyone was in the attire. Everyone felt like they were part of the show. And that's really what we paid for. We paid for the experience. No lie, you guys, I actually think they tried really hard to make this place look like it was an actual ball from like back in the day in the show. So that was pretty cool, you know. They decorated with lights all over, chandelier, flowers. I thought it was pretty neat. Now we moved on to the next room, which is where a majority of the action took place. This is really the end finale of the whole experience. They had a dance floor in the middle, and the actors were telling us what was going to take place. They had live music. They were telling us that we were about to see a show between two lovebirds, and I just really love the energy, you guys. Take a look at everybody that's just standing around the dance floor. Everyone is dressed up, glamoring, enjoying the moment, and these are the actors that we are about to see perform for us. They actually did a very good job at making us feel like we were part of the show. Like when I was right here recording, I almost felt like I was a bystander watching two lovebirds dancing together, showing their love and entertaining us. So the show did a pretty good job at doing that, if that's what their goal was. But if you're a fan of the show, then you saw the way that the people there dance, and you got to see it live, which is pretty cool. They hired these actors. These were not random people, of course. They did let people dance, but later on towards the end, you know, they put some regular music. But I did like how they had live music. They had a violinist. They had them setting the tone, the scene. And I'm not going to let you guys see the show for a little bit so that you guys can enjoy it and you guys can stop hearing me. But again, I love the experience, you guys. I love the experience. I love feeling like I was in the Bridgerton show. I really felt like this experience brought you to life. The Fever Events website, you guys did a great job. Hopefully they keep doing more stuff like this. Hopefully they keep partnering with Netflix to keep making great content like this so that people can come and experience stuff like this. And after the lovebirds were done dancing, we did get a chance to dance ourselves, you know. They did let us dance, but not with the Bridgerton music. They basically put like hip-hop music that people actually know how to dance, you know, because I mean nobody knows how to dance the Bridgerton style, right? But it was still cool that they did something like this. That way people also got to dance and you weren't just there looking. So that was a pretty neat thing towards the end, that they let you dance for like 15-20 minutes. Of course, we had a live violinist, you guys, singing for us, dancing for us, performing for us. It was pretty cool. I don't know, you guys, the tone was awesome. The VIP seats were at the top. You got your own little table with like 2 extra drinks, I believe. But for me, I wanted to be down on the floor with the musicians, with everybody else. I just wanted to get that feeling, right? Because once you're at the top, I feel like you're kind of away from the show. But this is the finale right here. This is the part where the two lovebirds died because they just love each other, and it is now time for the queen to look for a diamond in the rough, right? So if you're a fan of the show, then you know what this means. And the queen is just very beautiful. They really dressed her up nicely. They did her makeup good. She almost looks like the queen from the show, right? Which is what they were trying to shoot for, which is pretty cool. And she stayed in character the whole time. I kind of wish I would have taken a picture with her, but I was not able to. And of course, the queen ended up finding her diamond. She picked a really pretty girl to be up on stage. I'm pretty sure she loved the moment. She got to experience that Bridgerton experience, right? Like if you actually had been picked to be the diamond, like in the show, right? So I thought that was pretty neat. You know, the queen, everything they did in this was just really fun. And this is what went down in the Bridgerton experience. I had a ton of fun. I got to dress up as like a character from the show. I took my girl with me and she dressed up with a beautiful dress. We took a lot of awesome pictures. Overall, I enjoyed it. I really hope that Fever does continue to do stuff like this with Netflix shows that become popular, because I'm a big fan of doing stuff like this, because it gets you more into the show. It lets you be in the show, right? It makes you just like you saw it on TV and now you get to experience it, right? It was a little pricey. It was $75 and it was only an hour and a half long. I feel like it should have been maybe 2 hours and a half long, because there just wasn't enough time to do the scavenger hunt, to take pictures, to dance, to drink. Like, I just felt like an hour and a half was not long enough. So I do hope that maybe in the future they make these events longer, because for 75 bucks, an hour and a half was just a little bit too short for me, right? But maybe it was just that I was having a ton of fun, that I just wanted to stay there, right? And of course, I had spent money on my outfit and my girlfriend spent money on her dress too. We wanted to be there showing it off, right? So I think that's also part of the reason why I wanted to stay there more. I wanted to drink more. If you enjoyed me bringing you along for this experience, make sure to hit that delicious like button down below. I make videos all over LA showing you guys some awesome things that are happening and some good places to go check out to eat. And if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. I post 2 new videos every single week. This was Delafox Checks, and I approve of the Bridgerton experience.